Hey guys, so I'm really excited about this new project I'm working on because it's a story I came up with when I was 18. Even at that time, I thought it was extremely explicit with the sex and the gore. Since then, my mind has elaborated more on what direction I wanted these characters to go. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put myself out there then as a writer. I guess I wasn't confident enough, but now I'm seeing it as a challenge and it's so daring. Removing the Do Not Disturb sign is actually a mixture of two things that I created, a poem and that story that was never written. I thought the character needed a past, and well, now this is his present, so this is it. Removing the Do Not Disturb sign, Episode 8, Make Him Over, Part 1. So this starts off with Xavier making himself at home. He literally just dropped off his duffel bags in Landon's room and jumped on his bed. His welcome from Caden was, "What do you think you're doing?" Xavier told him that Landon had given him the keys to come in. Well, Caden was well aware of that. He meant, what was he doing in Landon's room? He doesn't like anyone being in his room when he's not there. Even Caden, his own husband, has his own room. So that really raises questions about Landon. Maybe he has his own demons. So Caden shows Xavier the way to his new room. Since Xavier now is a part of them, Caden wants him to start dressing the part. He first helps him unpack his things and explains to him that he wants to take him shopping for new clothes, a new hairstyle, pedicure, facial, a whole makeover. And while he was talking, he was moving right along, texting a professional photographer, Gary, who will be taking shots of him as a shiny new incomer to represent themselves as the attractive couple. Which isn't surprising considering everything Caden stands for is physical. Xavier asks him, who is Gary? Apparently, he was Caden's ex, and even the way he spoke about him was like there was some unresolved feelings, as if he still loved him. Landon and him are friends, and every once in a while he throws a party on his private island, and they go, or Caden and Landon throw a wild pool party and he comes. He even has his own jet, loaded, you can say, a self-made man. This world that Xavier has stepped into is completely different from what he's used to. He was living a simple life with his friend Julian, and now a glamorous one. So they went off, and they made a shopping spree out of the day. Caden picked out all the outfits that he wanted Xavier to wear. And even though they were super tight, he didn't care. He said, as long as you look good, that's all that mattered. When he stepped out of the fitting room, it was as if he transformed into a whole different person with a new haircut, dyed, new clothes, a new style. He looked like someone from a magazine. He even turned Caden on to the point he pushed him into the fitting room and had some fun. Later on in the day, when Landon had come home from work, watching Gary take photographs of Xavier, Caden asked Landon what he thought of Xavier's new sexy look. He looks very commercial. Landon is so used to dating the high maintenance over the manicured guy, and the thing he found appealing about Xavier was his simplicity, and he's so sure the boy next door is who Xavier is, while Caden sees someone desperately trying to break out of a cocoon. While Gary is taking shot after shot, he's telling Xavier how to pose, and while he's doing this, he's touching him. He's an extremely vulgar man, and Xavier is trying to rush this up because he feels extremely uncomfortable. At this point, after he's done, he shows them to the boyfriends and comments, I think he has what it takes to make on the cover of a magazine, the gay one. He even makes a suggestion to make some nudes. Xavier automatically rejects, making a scene, walking out of the man cave, embarrassing both Caden and Landon, leaving a bad taste in Gary's mouth. They see him out while Xavier's back in his room, looking back in the mirror, admiring his new look, taking selfie after selfie after selfie. Is he in fact changing like Julian said he would? Well, we'll just have to see. Stay tuned for the next episode.